Namaste. My sincere salutations to everyone. Firstly, wish you all happy World Environment Day. So here we are today to hold hands in making every little difference we can together. Let us stand together and make this world a wonderful place, not just for us, but for the future generation as well. The only one earth and giving more time for nature. The environment plays a pivotal role in the existence and development of all living things on the earth, and above all, in this daily life of mankind. For the quality of life that people lead, the condition of the environment is very significant. A healthy environment is that sustainable for the long period of time. It is the source of life for everyone. It directs the life of everyone and determines the proper growth and development. The good or bad, the quality of our life is depending on the quality of our natural environment. We must plan for everything where our actions are going to protect our environment for the future generation. We must plant more and more trees, throw garbage in the dustbins, avoid using plastic bags, etc. etc. It cannot be denied that our natural environment is such an important part of our ecosystem. It is important to educate the people about how the environment is getting damaged. Then only we can have a green earth on live in. If we have a green planet, we will have a clean future. Our earth is our future. We are the restoration of our generation. Keep nature stay, keep life stay. One earth, one chance, protect our home. Let's all together hand in hand work towards to save the nature. My dear all, here in this video, our teachers Mr. Naveen Kumar and Mr. Raja Gowda tried their best to bring some important aspects regarding the environment. So kindly go through the video, try to understand, and please join your hands to save the environment on this special day of World Environment Day. Promise yourself to save this one for the future generation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Did you know that Earth has its own heartbeat? It's a rhythm of ocean, the pulse of the forests, and the song of the winds. But have you ever wondered what happens when this balance disrupted?
Today, on the World Environment Day, we stand at a pivotal moment in the history. It's a day to celebrate the beauty and bounty of our planet, but also a day to reflect on the challenges we face and the actions we must take.
Each one of us, no matter where we come from or what we do, has the power to make a difference.
As you watch this video, I invite your role in this journey. What do you want the world to look like for the next generation? How can you contribute to a more sustainable, harmonious Earth?
June 5th. How many of us know the importance of this date? June 5th, the World Environment Day. The theme of this year is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience.
In our Gurukul system, children were taught to plant one peepal tree, one tamarind tree, 3 amla trees, and 5 mango trees. A single mango tree has the potential to absorb 81 tons of carbon dioxide and it produces 271 tons of oxygen. Additionally, cooling effect of a mature mango tree is equivalent to of 5 air conditioners running for 1000 hours.
Desertification. Desertification is an effect where we find conversion of fine form of land into a desert, which affects to plants and animals and even living entity. The United Nations, which has been fighting desertification since 1994. 6,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert, now the largest desert in the world, was grassland covered with vegetation. The oscillation of the Earth's axis turned this area of the planet from an orchard to a sandy area where almost nothing can grow. Large areas of the planet are being desertified at an accelerated rate as a result of human activity and climate change. According to United Nations, more than 24 billions of tons of fertile soil disappears every year. In fact, today, two-thirds of the Earth is undergoing a process of desertification, and if no action is taken, 1.5 million square kilometer of agricultural land, which is essential for maintaining biodiversity and feeding the population, will be lost by 2050. How to avoid desertification? Sustainable land management and implementing sustainable agricultural practices such as crop rotation, agroforestry, and soil conservation techniques can help to prevent soil fertility and prevent erosion. Planting trees and restoring degraded ecosystems can help to stabilize this soil and restore biodiversity.
Drought resilience is defined as the ability to adapt and recover from the drought conditions. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, but this only tells part of the story. Here is a breakdown of distribution of water on the Earth. First one is in the ocean. The vast majority of the Earth's water, about 97.5%, is found in oceans. This water is saline, making it unsuitable for drinking and other uses. Second one is fresh water. Only about 2.5% of the Earth's water is fresh water. But out of 2.5%, about 68.7% of the fresh water is contained in glaciers and ice caps. And roughly about 30.1% of fresh water is groundwater, stored in aquifers beneath Earth's surface. And the remaining 1.2% of the fresh water is found in lakes, rivers, reservoirs, and other sources. It's clear that while Earth's surface is predominantly water, but only a small fraction is accessible for human needs. Confused? To be more clearly understanding purpose, we'll see practically. Okay, let us consider this 20-liter can as water present all over the earth. So this I fill the 20 can. So this represents the water present all over the earth. So I'll take out about 500 ml from this 20-liter can, and this represents about 3% of the fresh water present all over the earth. So I will add the 500 ml of water to this glass. So this represents 3% of the fresh water present all over the world. So to make more clear, I'll add few drops of into it. So this is a fresh water. So this we can consider as a fresh water. Okay. From this, I will take out about 150 ml of water, and that represents the total water present in the underground. And this water we can use by digging wells. So let me take about 150 ml of water. Okay, this is 150 ml. So I took the measuring glass. So this is 150 ml of water. I will add to the next glass. So I told this represents 150 ml of the water represents the total water present in the underground, and this water can be accessed by only digging wells. Okay, now this empty glass, we'll see, this is very interesting. Okay, about 1/4 of the teaspoon or about 1 ml of water I'll take out and I'll add to the next glass. Only I told about 1 ml. Okay, so I go over to the next glass. Can you able to see this 1 ml in the glass? So this 1 ml represents only the fresh water available in the form of rivers, lakes, ponds and streams. Can you imagine? Only about 1 ml. So this much of water we are using in day-to-day life. Can you imagine this much amount of water? Only this much. But we have this much huge amount of the water all over the earth. But only about this percentage of water is available in the rivers, lakes, streams and ponds. So I hope now you understand the importance of the water. How much important is water for our life? And knowingly, unknowingly, in day-to-day life, we all are wasting the water without thinking a fraction of a second the importance of the water. So I hope now you understand the importance of the water. Daily, from today onwards, we make sure that we should not waste the water unnecessarily, especially the drinking water, because the water is life. Without water, there is no life. No water, no life. Thank you. Land restoration is a process of returning degraded land into a healthy and productive state. How to restore the land? Number one, planting more trees. Second, applying organic manure and mineral fertilizers. Third one, rotating the crops. Why should we restore land? Land degradation already negatively impacts 3.2 billion people. That's 40% of the world's population. And it is projected that land degradation could reduce global food productivity by 12%, causing food prices to hike by up to 30% by 2040.
Yeah, let me take you all to that area. How our plastic shows drastic effect on human beings. Look at the site. You can see this is a landfill area where we find a deposition of plastics, and this plastic remains among the soil as it is, never degrades. And whenever animal could come and consume that plastic shows toxic effect among species also. When dogs and other species comes and feed on the plastic, this plastic goes inside the body and it doesn't digest because it is made up of certain chemical substances. And even it affects to soil also, even it affects to animal species also, because the kind of plastic which has been eaten by these organisms rich with chemical substances, those chemical substances shows harmful effect. In this rigid scenario, how to overcome from plastic problem? The kind of plastic which is prepared above 40 micron, even with biodegradable substances, can be accepted by our nature. Here, let me show you all a kind of plastic bag or polythene bag. Here statement has been written, this poly bag is above 51 micron as per government rules and regulations. If we could use such kind of plastic, this is really useful to our nature. Let me show you another kind of special plastic. This plastic itself says, I am not plastic, I am 100% compostable. Then why this plastic says like this? Because this plastic has been prepared by the help of cornstarch. And you all aware of cornstarch? Cornstarch is biodegradable in nature. When this plastic comes in contact with the soil, even it degrades. And after 90 days, if this plastic comes in contact with soil also, after 90 days exactly, it degrades, and even fertility rate of the soils also extends. That's why I request you all to extend usage of such kind of biodegradable and compostable plastics. Sir, can you share me some ideas, benefits of this biodegradable plastic?
Yes, sir, sure. There are many benefits of this biodegradable plastic. Few benefits I will share with you. The first one is the normal plastic, whatever we are using day-to-day life, and if you throw in the land, then ultimately it will not degrade, and it will result in the decrease of the soil fertility, because it is made up of many harmful chemicals, and that chemicals will interfere with the soil fertility, and ultimately it will decrease the soil fertility. But when you use this biodegradable plastic, so as you know that this is made up of cornstarch, and it is 100% biodegradable. If you throw in the land, it will mix up with the soil, and within 90 days it will decompose into the soil. And second benefit, normal plastic when it thrown in the water like lakes, rivers, or maybe oceans, accidentally the aquatic organisms they will consume, and that plastic contains the harmful chemicals, and when the animals or aquatic organisms, when they ingest this harmful plastic, ultimately they will die. So it will result in the death of many aquatic organisms.
Okay.
But in turn, if you start using this biodegradable plastic accidentally or anyhow, the animals if they eat, it is 100% digestible and compostable, because it is made up from cornstarch.
Okay.
And as you know that starch is a carbohydrate, it can easily digested in the any animal body, even human being's body also it can digest.
Yes, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
And the next one benefit is very important to the environment. When you burn the normal plastic, it will release the harmful chemicals like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and it will settle in the environment, and it causes the air pollution.
Okay.
But when you start using this biodegradable plastics, if you burn this biodegradable plastic, it will never release any harmful chemicals to the environment. So it is eco-friendly also. There are many benefits, but I found these three benefits contribute to the our nature and our environment. So if you want to save our nature and our environment, start using this biodegradable plastics. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.